Now, also in France, the One Ocean Summit is opening in the region of Brittany today. And to tell us a bit more about that, we've got environment editor Valerie Dekimpe on the set. Hi, Valerie.
Hi, Jeannie.
This summit is aiming to really put a spotlight on our seas. Why do we even need a summit on oceans?
Well, you might remember that a few years ago, Emmanuel Macron, the French president, he hosted the One Planet Summit with this catchy slogan, "Make the planet great again." And now he wants to put the spotlight on the seas with the One Ocean Summit. And the reason is because oceans are so crucial for the health of our planet, stability of our planet, and ecosystems in general. And we know that oceans produce over 50% of the world's oxygen. They absorb 50 times more carbon than the atmosphere, and they also have a huge role to play when it comes to regulating our climate and weather patterns. But it goes without saying, of course, that our relationship with the ocean has become increasingly toxic, and that's why the French government, they're looking at three main issues that they want to address in this summit. First of all, the effects of climate change on marine ecosystems. Scientists have been warning that the oceans are getting hotter than ever. Temperatures are breaking records once again in 2021. They also want to address overfishing. That is also crucial for the health of our planet. We know that illegal and unregulated fishing can have a major impact on biodiversity, and it's pushing species onto the brink of extinction. And finally, ocean pollution. Plastics are the obvious enemy here, but we're also poisoning the ocean with toxic chemicals. So we are facing this global challenge, but unlike climate change, where we have climate diplomacy, we have annual UN summits, we don't have the equivalent for the ocean. And I think that's the objective here, putting the oceans on top of the international agenda. France, the chief organizer, saying that the country could even be a leader in what they're calling blue diplomacy, referring to our oceans, of course, bearing in mind that France has the second largest maritime space in the world after the United States.
Now, there's going to be dozens of heads of states who are at this summit. What can we expect from it? Are anything concrete likely to come out of this?
Right. Well, that's the hope. 55 countries will be represented in the port city of Brest. We know that about 20 heads of states will be present in person. Another 20 will be participating via a video link. The summit will also bring together international shipping companies that account for more than 50% of the world's maritime transport. Scientists, NGOs will also be present. But the French government has been very clear that anyone attending the summit will come with concrete commitments. But whether those commitments are ambitious enough, if they set a clear target, that remains to be seen, of course. And as we know, with these types of summits, the devil's in the details, and it depends if the commitments don't always translate into concrete action. What I can tell you, however, is that the president of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, she will be announcing a major EU-wide commitments. We also hear that we could see major commitments on plastic pollution. So that's something that we are hoping to see. That being said, here in France, activists have already accused the French government of hypocrisy. On the one hand, Emmanuel Macron positioning himself as an environmental leader while also pursuing policies that are actually harming the environment. And one very clear example, France abstained from voting on a major moratorium on deep sea mining a few months ago. And now Emmanuel Macron has come out and said that he is in favor of deep sea mining. And we know that it can have very harmful impacts for marine biodiversity. So that is why activists are worried that this summit could be another example of blue washing, referring to the phrase greenwashing, of course.
All right, Valerie, thank you so much for that. That's our environment editor, Valerie Dekimpe. Thank you.